Today, we're taking a test. Sit back down.
Is your pencil breaking every second? Here's a solution.
This is a super duper mechanical pencil. It never breaks, and you can dispense light at the click of a button. Thank you for the dispenser. It still never breaks.
Welcome to Wilbur D. Rowe Middle School, where the teachers are great and every single kid is cool. Truly learn with a common goal. We are safe, respectful, and responsible. Home to math minds, some of the best readers, musicians, athletes, scholars, and web leaders. Lots happening in this wonderful place, and there's only one way to stay up to date. So if you got a case of the sandbox blues, hit the YouTube, check the Shamrock news. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Not a thing that we cannot do. Growth mindset, it's the Shamrock news. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Yo, what's good? I'm Sasha Niels.
And I'm Kay Ram, and welcome back to the Shamrock News.
We've got our final word count total for the second quarter. Let's go to Jen Steen for the results.
No million words.
The sixth grade winner is... Xander Fitz, who read Love That Dog. Congratulations. And the seventh grade winner is Tori Lund. Good job. The eighth grade winner is Sydney Wage, who read Me and Earl and the Dying Girl. Although 90 million may or may not be over, we are still going to be continuing our shirk drawing, so don't forget to fill out a shirk and turn it into these baskets. Congratulations, top 25 students. You're going to get a pizza party with Mr. Dix, Miss Magnet, Miss Lauren, and Miss Damata in room 219 this Friday, February 17th.
Jesse Martinez.
Trenton Rectal.
Reese Hughes.
Jermaine Ifna.
Silas Johnson. Evelina Dimitrash. Macy Gage. Maritza Romero.
Braden Church.
Jenna Stein.
Susie Oaks.
Kiana Richardson. Maya Huffman. Lorena Canty.
Otis Purdy. Taylor Preston.
Evie McNaught.
Fiona McConnell. Manuel Ferroso.
Tori Lund.
Emily Cruz.
Ryan Hale.
Abigail Bondo.
Gabriella Whistler.
James.
In quarter one, the student total was 65,871,933. But in this quarter, second quarter, we read 100,233,035 words. That's 34,361,102 words more than we did in first quarter. Congratulations. Sixth grade came in third place with 26,340,520 words. You were a real sweet addition to our word count, like these cotton candy colors. And seventh grade is in second place at 31,399,163. You've definitely turned in mountainous amounts of words this quarter. Congratulations. You eighth graders are in first place with 42,493,352. As the sun sets on 90 million, you eighth graders are riding into the distance on your beautiful horse with your first place win. Congratulations. You staff are at 14,007,021,936 words. I heard that you staff, some of you didn't submit your word counts. What led to this tiny ripple of hope right here? I mean, you did good. You got all the way up here, but you could have done better. And the total is at 114,954,971. No final pun needed, I don't think. You may have tasted the rainbow, but have you read the rainbow? I'm so proud of you, Rallians. You got through 90 million with a little help from the teachers, but you've gone through 9 straight weeks of harsh reading, even though it's super fun. I'm just so proud of you. But it's over, and I'm sad, but I'm just so proud because you've done so amazing, and I feel like I've grown so much as a person to be able to host your 90 million segment on the Shamrock News. I'm so happy that I could be your host. Blah, 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 montage.
I'm so mad that 90 million is over. What am I gonna do with my life? What is Jenna gonna do with her life? I don't even know what's gonna happen anymore. I'm so mad that it's over. I'm sad 90 million's over too. What am I gonna do with my life?
Mr. Coppage is an Ardenwald teacher that will be at Rowe every Tuesday. Be sure to say hi to him when you see him in the hallway.
My name is Daryl Coppage. I'm coming from Ardenwald Elementary. I am learning from your amazing principal, assistant principal, dean, and all these wonderful teachers and staff how to be an educational leader. I love getting into nature, kayaking, exploring, music, travel, food. I just bought a ukulele, so I need some people to teach me. I chose Rowe for 4 reasons. 1, I have a lot of former students who go to school here. And 2, Ardenwald is a feeder school, so I think it's good to see where former students and what their experience is like coming to middle school. 3, I am impressed by the students here, the staff, and your leadership. Everybody is friendly. And 4, I'm just impressed with the Shamrock News. It looks like students and teachers and staff have a lot of fun here. And this is a place I think I could have fun.
This is Adrian from the Shamrock News. We need you so we can do We Got This short film. We are making a short film to showcase how awesome Rowe is. Come down to the lobby, the main hallway, or come to Mr. Dix's classroom to get a slip. Let's go, Rowe, we got this.
The Rowe Art Wall is back, and we're waiting for your paintings, sketches, and drawings.
Hi, my name is Jordan Wood, and in the past we've had art walls, but this year we're bringing it back once again. If you'd like to submit any work, just head on down to room 219 and hand it in to Mr. Dix.
This week, we're going to be talking about my babe, the love of my life, the light of my life, Lin-Manuel Miranda. He is a Broadway producer of Hamilton and the creator of the Moana soundtrack.
Did you know that Lin-Manuel's parents actually immigrated from Puerto Rico? And Lin-Manuel's play, Hamilton, was nominated for a record-breaking 16 Tony Awards.
Also, did you know that he could be the youngest EGOT, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony Award winner?
And love is 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 love cannot be killed or swept aside.
Another little fun fact was that Lin-Manuel was also a high school English teacher and a 7th grade language arts teacher. History has its eyes on you.
Mr. Gaskin Gaskin has a new Math Minds challenge for all of us regarding percentages and volume.
Home to Math Minds. Home to Math Minds. Home to Math Minds.
Home to Math Minds.
Home to Math Minds. Home to Math Minds.
Hey Shamrocks, Mr. Gaskin here with your next Math Minds Challenge number 3. And the topic of this Math Minds Challenge has to do with percentage of change. And we're going to show this using some three-dimensional shapes. We start off with an empty glass cube containing 2 spheres of different size. The larger sphere occupies 15% of the interior of the glass cube, and the smaller sphere occupies 5% of the interior volume of the glass cube. The rest of the interior of the glass cube is occupied by air. Now imagine we take the larger sphere and decrease it in size by 15% of its original volume. And then we're going to take the smaller sphere and increase it by 5% of its original volume. So after changing the volume of the spheres, there's 2 questions. One of them is, does the volume of the air in the tank increase or decrease when we change the size of the spheres in this way? And the other question, and maybe the more important one, is by what percentage does the volume of air increase or decrease compared to its original volume before changing the size of the spheres? So that's it. That's your Math Minds Challenge. Work hard, and I bet you can figure this out.
Home to Math Minds. Home to Math Minds. Home to Math Minds.
Home to Math Minds.
Home to Math Minds. Home to Math Minds.
Jay. Okay. We've got a wonderful Rowe Reads episode this week featuring our very own Shamrock News correspondent, It's Jay.
This book is called The Boy in the Striped Pajamas, and it's about this 9-year-old boy named Bruno. He is living with his older sister and parents in his really happy town, and one day, he doesn't know why, but they move, and it's for his father's work. Where they move to, there's no neighbors around them, he has no friends, and then one day he looks out of his window and he sees what he thinks is a little farm with people in it, and they're all wearing striped pajamas. And he wonders, why can't he play with them, or why can't he be around them? And so he tries asking his father about it, but his father doesn't want to tell him. And Bruno wants to be an adventurer, so he likes to find out new discoveries. And so one day he wanders in the backyard of their new house, and he finds a way off the property. And a while later he comes across this fence, and he finds this little boy sitting there in striped pajamas. And this book is basically about him and that boy, how they become better friends, and Bruno doesn't understand why they can't be together because all they have in between them is this fence and they can't get to each other. And so later on in this book, something very big and tragic happens. And if you want to find out, you just gotta read Boy in the Striped Pajamas.
Miss Welker was the winner for the very first Teacher Spotlight. Here's Abby and Rachel's interview with the champion.
Hey people, Rob. Welcome back to Teacher Spotlight. This week we're going to be pulling one name for one lucky teacher. Gotta keep it fair and mix up this bucket, this really, really sad bucket that has like no names in here. 2 weeks of the commercial running and this is what I get. That's pretty great, guys. Thanks. Just make sure to just sign the teacher's name, put it in here. It takes 10 seconds. Okay, gotta mix this up. Okay, and the winner is Miss Bunker, because she's smart. Well, I would hope so. She's a teacher. Here is our winner, Miss Welker. Hi. Today we were asking her several questions about like why she became a teacher and what inspired her and who was her role models for it. What inspired you to become a teacher?
Well, to be honest, my original plan when I went to college was to be a zoologist. I wanted to work with monkeys. And then there was a class in college that was really hard, and this is not a very teachery thing to do, but I gave up and changed majors, and I became a teacher. And still I sort of work with monkeys in a way. So it all worked out really well. I think I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Did you have any role models like who like pushed you to go towards your goal?
Yes, for sure. So my favorite teachers in school were definitely just turned out to be my science teachers. I loved my chemistry teacher in high school. I loved my AP biology teacher. She was amazing. And she was the wife of the sports, like the athletic director. So I knew both of them pretty well. And she was just really like strict, but super fun. And she called us slimy bags of puke and like, shut up before you ask me something stupid. Like, she was the best. All of a sudden I was like, oh, you're like real. And I think it's that idea of being real with students that definitely inspires me to like just be who I am with my students.
Is 6th grade like a specific grade that you would always wanted to teach, or did you want to teach higher?
You know, I got my degree in basically pre-K through 8th, right? So I could have done before kindergarten up through 8th grade. And it just turned out that the first job I got was 6th grade, and I loved it and realized I did not want to go lower. I don't want them wiping their snot on my leg or asking me to tie their shoes. Like, I want to be able to be real with the kids that I'm teaching. So I can see myself maybe going older, but I've been doing 6th grade for 14 years and I still love it. I would just like to thank the person that nominated me. I'd like to thank my family for inspiring me throughout my life. I'd like to thank all the staff members that support me on a daily basis, my students who teach me as much as I teach them. So thank you very much for this honor that you've bestowed upon me.
Thank you, Ms. Walker.
You're welcome.
It's good to see you again.
Good to see you again too, Rachel. You're doing great.
The staff handily took care of most of the competition on the 3-on-3 tourney.
Although one 7th grade squad and 8th grade squad did best our wonderful teachers.
Wonderful.
That's Xavier.
There we go. 5. I think one of you was
Just a reminder, the Rousine is here. Turn your entries in to Mr. Dix's room 219 or rousine@gmail.com. Entries are due at the end of the month. Send in things like song lyrics you've written, pictures you've drawn, books, anything that relates to winter.
8th graders, next week we'll be forecasting for MHS and Salem-Schellenberg. We will also be visiting Salem-Schellenberg next week as well.
Hey 8th graders, Milwaukee High School counselors will be in 8th grade classes February 23rd and 24th for forecasting, electives, and for classes. Links to course catalogs for Milwaukee, Mott, and Sabin-Schellenberg are online. If you need help remembering what you're interested in or want to search careers, refresh your memory by looking at the pre-forecasting guidance lesson. It's on the Rowe homepage. Applications for CMC and MA are due in March. Stop by the counseling office and pick up an application if you're interested. Thanks for joining us this week.
See you next time, Shamrocks. Yo!
Are you tired of always breaking your pencil during a test? Introducing the erasable pen.
Do you need an erasable pen?
Yes, I do. Thanks. Appreciate it, yo. Now with the erasable pen, I can write my essay with pen quality that can erase.
I wish I had an erasable pen.